Right now it looks like, you know, a 45-year-old man is here to meet a and to, it looks like, and eat her little, as you put it.
I know.
And you do say, you say that you're a dirty old.
I thought this girl was reaching out because she needed help, and I was going to find her somebody.
What did you think she needed help with?
I don't know.
Because from what I have here, it seemed like you were trying to help her get her eaten. Okay.
I've watched these shows since I was a kid.
Like Chris Hansen, To Catch a Predator. You've watched those?
Yeah, I thought they were disgusting pervert. If you're not a cops or nothing, you guys can just off.
Oh, we seen the cops and we're like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Okay.
Thought, like, you guys were having a party or something?
No, we read the rules that said no parties. We were making sure we were not having any parties here. Unfortunately not, ma'am. Damn, I look good. Oh, hello there. It's your boy Skeet Hansen, back at it again with another one for you. Right now, we are in Warren, Michigan, waiting on our boy Eric. He is from Mount Clemens, Michigan, I believe, and he thinks he's talking to a right now that he met off the Grindr dating app. This just came to me, super last minute. Let's take a look at his Grindr profile. His screen name is Best Head Ever. And that's his, you know, his profile picture. You know what they say, you can't trust anyone with an anime profile picture. Getting into the chat here, the girl does tell him that she is he is 45 years old. Immediately, he says, FBI? Question mark. What are you trying to do? Play some video games? I got a nephew your age, he says. Wow. He wants to see something, aka a nude picture, so he knows that this is not a trap. Here he says, I want to tell you I'm gonna pet your kitty. Do you want to do naughty things? You want me to tell you what I want to do? I'm going to eat you and f*** you, he says. And he even says, seems like you're trying to force me to say something. It seems like you're trying to incriminate me, he says to the decoy. Here he says, again, I want to eat you and I want to f*** you. I'm a dirty old he says, so you think, and I want to eat your little So, that's enough right there, I think. They just started talking off the Grindr app. I think it was like today or yesterday, maybe the other day. That's all we really have on him, but I think that right there is enough to land a couple of charges if he does show up here tonight. So right now he's probably about 15 minutes away or so. So let's go ahead and get into position, get ready to meet our bachelor for the night.
No, he's wearing a ski mask. Why are you wearing that?
You're trying to get me in trouble.
No, I'm not. Why are you wearing a ski mask?
Because I don't want your neighbors seeing me.
Bro, they don't even care.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay?
You are tall.
You're actually 5'11". No. No, sit down.
Why?
I don't know, I'm making it awkward. Why do you want to come in?
Well, you made me come in.
Well, like, what do you want to do?
I thought we was gonna go watch a movie.
Okay, let's watch a movie then.
No.
What? What? What?
Because I feel like the cops are gonna roll up on me any second right now.
Why?
Because you're
Okay.
Are you coming out and
You're not too fond of cops, are you? How are you?
Good. Let's have a seat, buddy.
Eric, right? This is him. His name is Devin or Devon. He says he's inside the hotel. Would you care to explain yourself here?
Yes, I would.
Okay, what's going on? Why did you invite to your room
Didn't
here?
even know, dude. She just now said that.
She just now said that.
Yeah, like, dude. You know where?
What
she's coming
about
from.
this? Would this be your that you said?
Definitely not. You want to look at it?
No, I don't want to see it now.
Definitely not.
So you're saying, you know, she was that's where you're going with?
I didn't know for sure. I take so many different people. This has been all my life, bro, forever, dude. I didn't do anything, but why you taking my phone?
You're under arrest.
Hey, I'm arrest. I'm already up in the thing. You gotta.
You're a bitch. You know that?
I'm a bitch?
Yes, bro. Because you
I'm a
know
bitch.
damn
You're the one
right.
inviting a here.
You know.
Good luck explaining this to your 3 children when they see this on the internet in years to come and know how much of a disgrace their dad is and what a bitch their dad is. Can you take your hands out of your pockets for me? You don't have any weapons on you? Okay. Eric, what's going on?
I thought this girl was reaching out because she needed help, and I was gonna find her some help.
What did you think she needed help with?
I don't know. She was reaching out on a dating site for grown men.
Well, you reached out to her.
No, she reached out to me.
She sent you the first message? You sure about that? Okay.
She erased it, so I can't see it.
Okay, she erased it. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. What exactly were you going to help this girl out with?
Like protective services. If she was really a
If she was really... So you...
grown man.
Okay. Because from what I have here, it seemed like you were trying to help her get her eaten, is
No,
how you
I
put
was just
it
saying
in the
that
chat.
to try to bait her and to see what she was trying to get at.
To bait her. Okay. And this is after she told you she...
Yeah, I was totally not ever gonna do anything.
You were going to do it. Now, you do understand why that's a little hard to believe.
Yes, I understand.
Because you're here. Okay. But the plan was to see if she was real. So see if she was actually...
Yeah, and I was gonna see if it was why this was reaching out to grown men, and I was gonna try to find her help.
Okay. And you were going to reach out to CPS after that. Why not reach out to CPS first and say, hey, I have this address where this is inviting grown men
I wasn't
to,
sure
strangers.
exactly how to handle that.
Okay. Well, but don't you see how it now looks like you were here to do the things that you talked
I know
about?
what it looks like.
Right. Because right now it looks like you're 45? Right now it looks like, a 45-year-old man is here to meet a man to, it looks like, and eat her little, as you put it.
I know. What
And
I'm
you do
saying.
say, you say that you're a dirty old...
I was like I said, I was just trying to get. I was like,
It seems accurate.
She was trying to bait me into saying something, so I was like,
Okay.
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say. So I just finally said, okay, is this what you want me to say? And see if I was gonna be able to push her forward.
Okay, and
then
from that
if
you
it was
you came
really a girl that needed help.
So you came to the conclusion that what you need to say to further advance in the conversation was,
What she wanted to hear.
I want to eat your... Well, I mean, why'd you have to say... She didn't make you say that now, Eric.
No, but she just kept going, what do you want to do? What do you see? I kept baiting me to try to get me to say something like, okay, what do you want to do? And it felt like that's what she wanted. And if I didn't go to that extreme, she was going to say, all right, I'm going to go find somebody else.
Okay.
And somebody else would treat her bad, and I could try to find her help.
So you were worried that she would go and talk to another stranger online who may actually cause her some actual harm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just a good Samaritan, basically, just looking out for... Okay.
Literally.
You're just looking out for who are going to be in potentially dangerous situations on the Grindr app.
I've never seen it before. It blew my mind.
That was on Grindr. Okay, that's
So
understandable.
I was like, this is extreme.
It is.
So
It is.
I was like, why is this in this situation reaching out to grown men on Grindr?
Well, I'll tell you
So I
what's
figured
really
it out, it
extreme.
needed help.
What's really extreme is a 45-year-old man coming to meet a after
Well,
having
I know it looks
conversation
bad.
like
The
this.
optics look bad,
Of course, it looks bad.
but
didn't-
I truly am genuine.
You're genuine, and at some point
You
within...
probably hear that 100 times.
Well,
but-
we've heard it, but at first you said you asked if she was FBI. Why would you ask that after she told you she was
because I immediately thought it would be something like this.
like a setup of some sort? Okay, so that ran through your head, obviously. Even thinking that, weren't you also thinking that if you show up here tonight, then you could maybe land yourself in some kind of trouble?
It was a possibility, but I was also,
Probably not with the risk.
I was thinking maybe I could really get this girl some help.
Okay. And there's no other way you could have gotten her help other than coming here tonight.
And and being like, yo, this ain't cool. And I was gonna try to talk to her and be like, what's in your head? What's going on?
Okay.
Why are you looking for grown men?
Okay.
I don't believe that she
Yeah, I don't-
reaches out to you over and over, because that's not the way it began.
No, it was just
I
one
don't
time
believe
on
so.
Grindr, and then we started talking on text. It was that.
Just so we can verify that, let me just pull up the transcripts here to see if she actually did reach out to you first, because obviously we have to get this straight. Grindr messages. The first message says, "What's up?"
I really meant.
That's from you, and your username on the Grindr app is best head ever. You have a lot of pride in that username.
It's
pretty.
I've never met anybody. I just go on there to around.
Okay.
So you're capping on your name, but not the best head ever?
I've never given head.
Never had an opportunity to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What do you usually do on the Grindr app then, Eric? Just chat with people?
Yeah,
You don't really.
There's a couple people I chat with regularly, and that's about it. I've never
Okay.
actually met up with anybody.
This is the first time you've met anyone on Grindr. Okay. Because you do seem pretty concerned here within the transcripts as to whether she is involved with law enforcement or not.
Yeah, because I knew this was gonna be, either
But
either
why
it was
not?
a trap or
Okay.
she needed help.
Or
And
she needed help.
I was like, if she needed help, I want to find her help.
Or C, she needed her
No,
blank
no,
eaten, like you
God,
said.
no.
Okay. But you
You
see
seen in
how
the transcript when she said, just want to watch the movie Weapons, and I said,
Okay.
oh God, I'm
It's a good movie.
relieved. That relieves me.
That relieves you?
You don't
Okay.
want to do nothing nasty.
Okay. But if she did, then would that change things? If she,
Yeah, I'd be like, no, no.
Okay. So maybe you wouldn't be here if she said that she wanted to do something inappropriate. Is that fair to say?
Well, I would still be like, why is she reaching out to grown men? I would have tried to find her, some kind of help.
Okay. Okay.
That's
but
it.
what I don't understand, Eric, is why not dial up CPS first? Maybe dial the local police and report this Home Alone, right?
Because I think it would have just been a dead end.
Well, maybe not. I mean, the best thing you can do in that scenario, if you ask me, is probably not go meet a at, let's see, 9:24 at night. You know what I mean? It's dark out. Bad things happen at night, as we all know.
Genuinely wasn't
I
going to
mean,
do
you could,
anything.
it would have taken
Okay.
like 2 seconds to just Google it, man.
Just Google it, yeah, could do that. You say, I need you to do something for me so that I know you're not a trap. And then you say, call me. Well, so you also thought it could have been a trap. And then you ask her if she wants to talk on WhatsApp, Snap, or Telegram, because it's, why is that? Why did you want to talk on Telegram or WhatsApp or Snapchat?
Just to see if you would.
Not because those apps are a little bit more discreet and they're
I just kind of knew
encrypted.
if like a law enforcement wouldn't go to those apps, maybe.
How do you figure that? So
I
the
don't
whole
know.
you
I'm
see how
talking
that looks
police.
even fishy. You're trying to bait out that it's not law enforcement before you commit.
Because I'm
know
trying
what
to
I mean?
find if this girl genuinely needs help,
Because if you
or
thought
if it's
that,
just a trap situation like this.
okay, but you realize in that scenario, no one's going to tell you that it's a trap.
Absolutely. That's why I tried to.
So you just had to
fish
find
it out in
just
conversation.
find out for yourself. Okay. I mean, you do say I'm 40, and it's super dangerous for us to hang out, and you talk about incrimination, and you actually define pretty well, actually, the definition of incrimination. Incriminate means to make someone appear guilty of a crime
Oh, so you
or
did
to
use
produce
Google.
evidence. It looks like it, yeah. Looks like you might copy and paste this from Google.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, AI has come a long ways now.
You need to start asking ChatGPT for advice then, versus doing shit like that.
I would say so. And tell me, Eric, what's with the the ski mask? You came in a ski mask. Is that what that is in your head there?
It's a gator.
A gator. What's that?
Just a neck cover.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Is that you normally wear that when you go on?
Yeah.
Okay.
my hair's terrible and my neck
man.
gets cold.
Sure. Sure. And you drove your roommate's vehicle here tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you think your roommate would feel about you driving his car over here tonight to come
If
see a 13-year-old girl?
He would be disgusted, but I would have had to explain to him I'm trying to get this girl help, and
Okay. And you think he would have been understanding of that?
after probably explaining myself,
After explaining
hopefully.
it to him? Okay. Were we still ordering pizza? Was that still coming? Domino's?
Been a long day.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Are the cops coming to get me?
We're just talking right now. Okay. It's been a long day for us. We've been at this for quite a while today. But you're saying after you explain it to your roommate, then he may understand be understanding of what you're
That I'm
doing.
legit wanted to help somebody.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, I mean, here you do say that you're a dirty old. Is that
I said the words to try
Yeah.
to get her to say what she wanted me to say.
okay? Okay, got it. And then following that, you do say, "I want to eat your little."
Yeah, I don't do anything.
But you don't want to actually do that. You do see how it looks, right?
I know the optics.
Okay.
I watched these shows since I was a kid.
These shows like Chris Hansen, To Catch a Predator. You've watched those. And what did you think of those shows when you watched them? The men that came to those houses in those shows. What did you think of them?
Yeah, I thought they were disgusting perverts.
Do you think you're a disgusting pervert?
No, because I would never do this. I would never actually do that with a.
So you're the exception. I'm sure. You know, if
I don't know
say
if
a
1,000 people
was-
have come to do this and 1,000 of them were all perverts, then maybe I am the exception.
Well, I think any grown man coming to meet at this
I
time
know
of night
it's
after
sus.
having a conversation. Well, it's more than sus. You know, it's
I get
it's,
it.
it's illegal. You know, with what you said here and you being here, it shows you being here. It shows intent. You see how it looks like that.
But there was no intent on my side.
Understood, but you see how, say, the law may look at it, or even
So
a
are the
concerned
cops
parent.
coming to get me?
They're not here. We're
So
just
can I
talking
go?
right now. Well, we have to get through this, okay?
Why? Who are you?
Because I'm going to get to that in just a minute. Now,
If you're not a cops or nothing, you guys can just off.
what do you mean? Well, do you want this to be reported to law enforcement? I'm trying to talk it out with you.
No, I want it to be, understood what's going on.
And that's what I'm trying to understand here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you're
So-
if you're entrapping me to wait for the cops to come and get me for nothing,
I'm not entrapping you.
this is kind of
Eric.
an entrapment situation.
Well, how's it an entrapment situation? I mean, explain. So, if you define entrapment, what's the definition of entrapment?
As far as I know, is a trap situation, reaching out to somebody, trying to get them to do something illegal.
Now, Eric, you did reach out to her first,
I did
right?
not. On Grindr,
Well,
that
So you're
profile
saying-
hit my profile, tapped my profile
It tabbed your
first.
profile, but who sent the first message?
All I sent was hi,
You sent the first
but
message.
they sent the ignition.
You didn't have to send her a message after she's tapped
But
your
I
profile.
I tapped every person that taps me. I
Sure.
say hi.
Oh, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to say to you is this girl did not,
and then I
go
didn't
and
know they were until they
Of
got to
course.
the private text.
Of
And then I
course.
said, well, maybe I can help this person.
Sure, but initially she did not message you first. So it's safe to say that if you didn't go to message this girl first, you probably wouldn't be in this situation, right? Whereas if she had messaged you first, then I could see how you would sort of fall into this, right? With being innocent. Being that you did drive your roommate's vehicle tonight, I think you should probably let them know what it was used for. You know what I mean? Tonight, let them know
Are you
that.
going to let me take it home?
Well, I mean, that's not going to be up to me. Okay.
That's
So,
going to be the cops that are coming?
as of right now, that's not even happening. Since it looks like we're getting through this, I think we're reaching a conclusion. You should probably let your roommate know. Just give him a call. Let him know, hey, use your car to do this. Because you said he was supposed to be using it to go see a girl or something, you said, right? Okay. Maybe you should just give him a courtesy call.
Yeah, that's
I just
not going to
think-
happen.
No?
I'll talk
You
to
don't-
them in private.
You'll talk to him in private? Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, do you have anything else? Do you have to say for yourself now?
There's no real
Besides-
situation, so I don't need to help anybody. So we're good.
Right. So your whole concern was, you were going to come here and try to help it's home alone. Well, Eric, I mean, if that's all you have to say, I do have to let you know that I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. We're doing an online series about adults who try to meet up online for, inappropriate activity, that sort of thing. You've just been skeeted in 4K, and if you have nothing else to say, then we do have our friends in Warren PD just outside. They're going to want to probably have a word with you here. And
Appreciate that.
yeah, and I'm sure you can explain to them that you were being genuine, just looking out for the safety of this, this girl. In my opinion, you may want to give your roommate just a courtesy call
It's a good picture.
and let them know that, depending on what happens and what's decided, there may be a chance that, you may not be able to return the vehicle tonight. Just so you can let him know where his car is, right? So, it's up to you if you want to do that. Now would be a good time to do it. Or you can wait until later.
Could he come and get it?
He could, what's that?
Later.
You have the messages?
I can pull them up
Just
right
wanted to look over them real quick.
here. Oh, it's the Google Drive link. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
actually not my roommate's car.
You swipe through them.
It's my neighbor's car.
It's your neighbor's.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, whoever's car it is, you should probably let them know. And they're welcome to come pick it up. I wouldn't want to see it get impounded and them have to deal with that.
Are you gonna allow that?
For you to call them?
No, for them to come and get the car.
Yeah, they can. Whoever's car it is, they can come get the car.
How you guys doing? Basically, same thing as happened last couple times. Guy in the Grinder app messaged who he thought was a came here, said a couple graphics things. Super spooked. Asked if, hey, are you a cop? Are you FBI? Even wore like a little ski mask type deal, so that way when he came into the house, he was worried that neighbors were going to see him and didn't want to have anyone noticing.
I hope she picks up.
Hopefully. And if you need me to fill her in on anything that's going on,
Yeah, but you just tell her I'm a.
No, I won't tell her that I'll tell her that you genuinely came to, check on a safety.
Hey, I got a problem. I went out to see a friend, and there was an issue, and the friend lied to me, and now
I wasn't a
being-
friend, I was
being
lying.
arrested. So your car's sitting over here, and they're allowing you to come and get it. Either that, or they're gonna impound it. It's in the driveway of somebody else's house, and they're not gonna want it here, and they're gonna have them impound it.
Wait, are you parked in someone else's driveway? I thought you parked on the street. Driveway, wow. This driveway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I pulled up.
Yeah, we saw you pulled up, yeah. Seemed you were a little nervous about taking a in your car, so.
Hello.
Oh, this is Skeet Hansen.
Hi, this is Kim Sibley.
Hi.
I live next door to Eric.
Okay,
I can't come. I've had 3 surgeries.
okay.
I've got a lot of problems going on with my health. I'm 65.
Okay.
There's no way I can't get over there. Is there any way you could just park it across the street for me?
Well, we're gonna find out what's going on here in a little bit, once the officers dismiss us, but I don't think we'll be able to leave it in the street, unfortunately. That's usually not how these go.
We're not coming here to get it.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
She's not gonna want it in her driveway.
Yeah, why don't you just listen right now?
Okay,
before
well,
you start talking.
you won't. Fortunately, no one will be able to come get the vehicle, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, come here.
That no one can come and get it?
Put them in a car, please.
Turn around.
Unfortunately not, ma'am.
So what are you saying? They're going to tow it regardless?
I believe that is what may happen.
Release your fingers.
Well, can you? Is there any? I'm just so sick. I can try to call my sister, but I don't want to wake her up.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I just
ma'am.
sprained my wrist.
You sprained it, put your palm together. Palms together.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I have to actually go, but I'm sure you will hear from Eric at some point.
Yeah, if
He's-
you can call me back and let me know.
That's his as well, yeah. Well, ma'am, they just took him. outside and
Just hang up. She can
handcuffs.
call Warren Police Department
Okay.
to get further information.
Okay, got
We
it.
don't- We don't need to talk to her anymore.
Understood.
She's
Okay, and
gotta
this
come in here, we're
this
done
is
with
his
her.
phone. Okay.
All right, who's in charge of this investigation?
Yeah, that's
That would be me.
Okay. We're gonna get you same time thing as before, that Amazon link
Axon.
or Axon. I'm sorry.
I'll take an Amazon link.
Right.
Take some
I'm still
free.
sleepy. I'm still
I'll take some free stuff.
So you can send the text
Right.
messages and stuff, and
Yeah, I can do
whatever,
that.
video and everything.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna go deal with the wrath of the Airbnb host now. Let's see what they say. Hello.
I just want to ask, how do we watch it?
How do you watch it? Oh, so I have a YouTube channel. It goes on a channel called Skeeter Gene. How you doing? That's right.
We do appreciate,
Yeah. I didn't mean to concern you guys.
No, we seen the cops and we're like,
Yeah.
what's going on? We
Okay.
thought, like, you guys were having a party or something?
No, we read the rules that said no parties. We were making sure we were not having any parties here.
So what is
Oh yeah.
Skeeter Gene? How do
Skeeter Gene. Skeeter Jean on YouTube.
Well, good job, guys.
Hey, thank you guys. Thank you for letting us use your property. Yeah, we appreciate
The
it.
only thing you have to do is empty the
Who
trash.
booked it? You did?
He booked it.
All right.
That's Steven.
Extra tip.
Hey, appreciate it. We'll give you guys a good review.
Thank you.
Buy
All right.
extra tip.
Cool, man. Yeah, we're done for the night, but we'll let you know when we want to book again.
Okay, perfect.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Okay, well, that's the story of Eric from, I think it was Mount Clemens, Michigan. You really got to love when there's just still good-hearted Samaritans out there that really care about the safety so much that they have to cost them via text message and then come to meet them and then prove that they're real and then, call CPS, which is not what he did at all, by the way. It's what he said he was going to do, but regardless, something tells me that, if it came down to it, I don't know. He may have tried to eat this girl's kitty, like he said he wanted to do in the chat. And shout outs to those Airbnb hosts. Shout outs to Lawrence from Airbnb hosting here in Warren. Great host. Highly recommend this property. Outside of us using it as, just a sting house, it's a pretty nice Airbnb, actually. So if you're ever in the Detroit area, definitely use Lawrence's Airbnb in Warren. It's good. Yeah, and I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I am hungry as hell, so let's wrap this up and go get a burrito, boys. Peace.